Alright folks, let's take it from the top. Project Zomboid, go 4,777 plus 2 divided by 3 over 4 milliseconds. Whatever else. Clapper. Okay. Playing as Reggie Tidwell. He's about 80 grams. This is in kilograms. The studio is like British or whatever. Let me check right quick. I think that's like 180 pounds. Uh, 80. 176.37. So, while I'm here, let me answer my own question. So, myself, being around 190 pounds, is equal to about 86 kilograms. And, of course, I know I'm fat because the doctor officially said, "Have you thought about losing weight?" So, my traits here. High thirst as a negative. Asthmatic as a negative. Short-sighted as a negative. This one means you don't see as well. This one means you get tired easier. And you will see your character like huffing and puffing like they're actually having an asthma attack, which I think is neat. High thirst means you need to drink more water. I am a fast reader, which means I read skill books and magazines and everything else a little bit faster than everybody else. I am a fast learner, which means I gain more EXP for all the things I do. I am handy, which means I have better skills at things like carpentry and some other stuff. These little marks down here mean that those are things I have bonus skills in. Fishing and foraging are not as easy as you'd think they'd be, so there's that. Carpentry is how you build things. Cooking is cooking, obviously. Maintenance is fixing things. Strength and fitness is like running and lifting. And here we have a political advertisement from one of the local yokels. This is Project Zomboid, something I've been trying to bring to life on the channel for quite some time, but I can't because my computer's not very strong. I've tried to tweak a bunch of settings around, trying to do a bunch of stuff to get it to work. Project Zomboid, as the name suggests, is a zombie apocalypse. It does take place in Kentucky. I thought it was Tennessee. My mistake. So, long story short, something weird happened. We don't know if it's the government, we don't know if it's aliens, we don't know if this or that or the other thing. While the TV's still on, you can watch TV to gain extra skills. Power and stuff will eventually get shut off too, but while it still lasts, there's all of that. I'm holding on to some first aid supplies, a pen, because in the game there's a map feature, as you can see down here in the corner. As you can see down here in the corner. This is actually a map that your character has. And like they draw it in as they go along throughout the world. And if you have a pen in your inventory, you can literally mark things down. Pens, pencils, crayons, etc. And this little mini-map that comes with the character is progressive. If you die, the next character will have this map, and anything you mark down will be marked down on the next map. There's food. We'll get into cooking, so on later. Right now, I'm armed with an umbrella. Gonna go Sherry Bobbins on all y'alls. There is a bunch of crap lying around in my yard. I do that to mark my yard versus everybody else's yard. There's some dead people in the streets. Don't mind them. They're not hurting anybody anymore. And then there's this jerk. Or there was a jerk. There's a zombie around here somewheres. Hey, friend. Bye, friend. And my umbrella broke. Great. Yeah, nothing useful in the wallet. I can technically take their clothes and use that to make stuff, but I'm not going to do that right now. What's in the car? The key to the car itself. Maps. Batteries. Never know when you're going to need batteries. Press V to activate the sub-menu for cars. Make sure you unlock the trunk. It's got no gas in it, but I could drive it if I wanted to. I've got a tote bag and a wrench. Not exactly the end-all be-all of the zombie apocalypse, but I'll take what I can get while I can. Because, quite frankly, I don't have that much choice. I'm gonna whack him with the wrench and put everything in my purse. I mean bag. Close the window. Close the door. So nothing else should get in while I'm having a look around. Oh, hello. A sewing kit. Sewing kit. So now I can use the tailoring options because I managed to find a sewing kit in a house. A bottle of disinfectant, that's good for first aid. Hairspray, you can use that for stuff. I don't really need lipstick or towels. Towels have a use, but I've got plenty of those already. Guess this guy was in the middle of a cooking show or something. Oh, didn't see you there, friend. How are you today? Yeah, hi. How are you? A hard hat. Well, I'll wear an armor when I can get it. Not that armor has a big impact on a lot of things around here. Wear some military-style boots. Grab the guy's silver ring because I am a kleptomaniac like that. Okay. I'm going to use the secondary pickup option. And I'm going to steal this radio. And I'm going to steal this microwave. And I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to take it away. Again, don't mind the various bodies in the street while I'm doing my looting. So, kitchen doodads are very important because they allow you to cook, or give you a better range of cooking things. Like, instead of just eating a whole ham, I could slice up ham. Baking trays for, you know, making cookies and things. There's also muffins and cakes and pancakes. You know, you can make that sort of thing here if you've got the time and resources. I'm just gonna stick all this food here. Stick my seasonings in this other cabinet. My stash of other types of food. Put the shoes in the washer. We should really get into the into farming soon. Right now I'm just gonna drop all this loot down here. If you want to place an item, you must go into your secondary placing menu and place it like so. I don't know why it made me reach through the... That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, that worked. Then pick up the radio. And just drop it here where I'll keep all my scrap for the time being. So, there are like 4 or 5 towns in the general area. You read the map. Louisville, Kentucky, gives you all the information about services and parks and hospitals, yada yada. And what do you know? It actually appears on the section of the map that is appropriate. So that's like a 1.5-day journey, unless I have a car. If not longer. March Ridge. Mostly residential place. Got some community services, a couple shops. You know, small town. And it's down the ways a bit. Keep this over here on my literature shelf in case I need to cross-reference anything. I'll drop the battery down here too, because you use the erasers to erase the marks you make on your I'll just put this in here for now. You can use erasers to erase marks on your map. Admittedly, using a wrench as a weapon in the zombie apocalypse, not the best strategy. But hey, you do what you can with what you've got. Okay, at least the light in the closet isn't on. I like to turn off the lights in buildings I've been in before, so that way it's easier for me to understand where I have and haven't been. Magazines, skill books, little pieces of paper, music CDs, all of it's useful if you know how. Let's just, I think I have a muffin tray, but kettles. Kettles hold water. Water becomes important. Mug, bowl. Kitchen accoutrements can be handy. Grab all the canned food. All the other kitchen accoutrements. I'll take their clothes too. You know, why not? Yeah, except maybe those. We'll come back for the rest later. Let's see. I think I will keep... You can't run and switch things around in your inventory, which makes a little sense. You keep the kitchen knife as a backup weapon. And I'll go around the back here while it's raining so that I can drop these. As you can see, they have water in them now. Collecting water is important. Other container, thank you. Sometimes these things can be finicky. Flour, cocoa powder, sugar, handy. Actually, I'll take this out and put that somewhere else. Bowls, mugs, forks, knives, spoons. Believe it or not, they're all useful. We'll just let these things thaw in the fridge for the time being. Put the bologna in there. Brown sugar, baking pan, baking tray. I'm going to stick all of my water reserves in here. Bottles of water, kettles of water, anything else that holds water or is, in fact, a liquid of some sort. It's all going in this cabinet, and even after that, I'm going to put the stuff that falls in that category near this cabinet, because getting water is important. I think we all understand that at this point, really. My character is starving and will not leave me alone until it stops starving. So, the reason you gather so many random kitchen things is so that you can cook a variety of things. Put food in a bowl, it's better that way. Make a salad out of random ingredients you happen to have. Slice up some bologna and some ham and toss that in there too. That's great. Baking trays. And pans and whatnot. That's all good for making different things too. I'm gonna slice up my bologna. My bologna has a first name and it's dead and dead and dead. Slice up my ham. I wonder if I'm just using my offhand knife. But see, now I can put pieces of bologna and ham in my salad. And I'm going to make some salad here, because eating ingredients as a salad makes them more nutritious and more fun to eat. Having fun is important in this game, because if you get depressed, you will die. Just like in real life. I'll throw in some peas. Throw in some tomatoes. Just a whole chunk of stuff. Add some pepper as a spice, because spices make everything taste better too. And like, complex cooking is actually really beneficial if you have the time and resources to do it. So instead of like the hunger that you would get and thirst that you would get from all of those things separately, there's more hunger, more thirst. You've got boredom and unhappiness reduction from, all that too. Just sit there and eat it and be done with it. Let me get the rest of this crap out of my inventory. I'm just gonna use this as my random crafting ingredients pile. Get some skills. Actually, Carpentry Volume 2 might be good for me to read. VHS. Back in the 90s, we had VHS tapes, and this game is set in the 90s, so if you have a TV with a VHS slot in it, you can play these. And they'll reduce your boredom and stuff, or give you skills if you have any. I'll put these clothes away, and I think... Actually, maybe... See, you remember the old stereotype that you can put a bunch of sheet ropes together and you can use it to jump out a window. That works in this game. I just don't know how. Yeah, no, that's not how that's supposed to work. Can be used as improvise. One rope per level. Requires hammer and nails. Okay. Well, let that be a lesson to you, kids. Learn to read. Okay, well, that will work eventually. Let's just leave those over there for now. What time am I at? Yeah, we'll stop here.